Now, you know, it's been a while since I made a video when I'm answering more emails, DMs, TikTok, Instagram than any time I've been on YouTube. 3 years I've been on YouTube. I've never got this much attention. But guys, I love it. I love to see more young men, old men into fragrances, into smelling good, into hygiene. And hopefully you guys are taking care of your fitness too. You're looking good and you're smelling good. But today, without further ado, guys, these are my top 6 fragrances 25, end of 25, going into 26 for winter time. For men, for my guys, masculine, strong, cut through that weather, and you cannot lose with any 6 of these. Trust me, man. Pick one. You can't lose. Did I mention I was gonna get right to it? I'm telling you, man, I heard that you guys don't like to hear all the rigmarole and talking about notes and all the different phases of the fragrance. So I'm just gonna tell you what's good, what I like about it, and how I wear it. First up, man, from the house of Azzaro is a buttery, ambery toffee. This one, the most wanted. I'm just gonna tell you, yes, it is an amber. I gotta tell you it's an amber, and I gotta tell you that the sweet little note here is toffee. But man, let me tell you something. This is not feminine at all. I have gotten a compliment from a woman that told me that this was one of the most masculine sweet scents that she's ever smelled. Guys, I'm telling you, this is probably one of the most worn out of this collection here in this 6 that I've had for 2025. Now, I've heard there's some buzz going around on this. This one, guys, whenever guys ask me, do I have any suggestion? Would I give them one fragrance that is cost effective, they can wear it every day, and it's not gonna be overwhelming. They don't have to put on a lot of sprays. It can go date fragrance, it can go to work, it can go everyday fragrance, their signature scent, all of that. Cuts through cold weather like a knife, man. From the house of Azzaro, hey man, the most wanted has gotten it done for me. It used to be Wanted by Night. Wanted by Night was my Midnight Marauder. I used to love wearing that fragrance years ago when I first got it, and it's still good. It's just very cinnamony, and I think over the years that cinnamon has kind of worn on me to where I'm not a big fan of it. But this one right here, man, I'm wearing this every day. I have worn it on a date. This is not my go-to date fragrance, but I have worn it on a date and has gotten a great compliment. I'm not gonna talk about that compliment here because it gets a little deep. She's gonna know who I'm talking about. But this one, guys, great fragrance if you're going, especially if you're gonna be outside. This produces a awesome, sweet, ambery sillage that she will not get enough of. Great date fragrance, especially if you're gonna be kind of sporty, not dressed all the way up, but kind of casual, and you're gonna be outside doing something like that. Hey man, you cannot go wrong with this one. Try it. She is going to love it. So I heard that Aventus is played out. Hey man, good thing, because I haven't owned Aventus in forever, and probably don't plan on buying an actual bottle of Aventus unless it's the Absolute. I still don't have Absolute, but I will get a bottle of it. I think I've worn the sample and it's really good. But this one, guys, oh man, this is the one citrus that I love wearing in the winter. Great everyday fragrance, and once again, you just cannot go wrong. The compliments on this one have been absolutely stupid. From the house of Mancera is Intense Cedrat Boise. The Cedrat Boise, which my teenage son wears, awesome fragrance, but it comes off a little darker and a little bit more woodsy to me. This one right here adds in a touch more citrus to my nose. Everybody's gonna smell it different, but man, this one gets this year alone, I've worn this more than any other time, and it has gotten me ridiculous amount of attention from men and women. I've had guys turn around and say, hey bro, what is that you are wearing? Send it to me. Can you text it to, can I bring up my phone? They want to get this bottle, man. And I tell them, get it on discount, because full price at Mancera is just ridiculous. I think this thing might be like $200 full price. Try to get it on discount, because you're literally gonna save like 50%, if not more. I think it might've been 60% for a 100 ml bottle, man, but it is totally worth it. My man, get the Intense Cedrat Boise. Even if you've had Cedrat Boise, try to get your nose on the Intense. Man, women have really loved this on my skin. When I've worn Xerjoff Boise, it did get a little attention, but this one right here with more citruses up top, it just does the thing a little better. I'm wearing this once again, just like the first one, like Azzaro. I'm wearing this outside. If I know I'm gonna be outside a lot, it lasts all day and night on my skin. I spray this probably about 6-7 times, and it gives a perfect sillage. Once again, it's not heavy, but it will stay around as a skin scent, and it's gonna project a little bit off your skin. It's gonna give you a sweetness, but the woody notes are gonna stay around forever on your skin. It's just gonna be masculine with a touch of sweetness in there, man. What, y'all thought I was gonna leave out my man Tom Ford? No way. Now y'all know, I made a video years ago featuring Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. That was my fragrance, guys. I wanna say that was probably one of my first of this collection that I have here. Tom Ford Noir Extreme, the original, was one of the first fragrances that really kind of launched me into crossing all the way over into more niche fragrances. But man, when they came out with the Parfum, Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum, guys, just is a great leather vanilla. And I've had a woman ask me what was in the fragrance that I'm wearing, because she's like, man, that smells so good. And I say, hey, basically it's leather, you know, that you're smelling probably, because it had already dried down on my skin. She fell in love with it. She was like, can I smell your neck? Yeah, that was this one right here, man. Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum. It is worth the bottle, man. If you go get one, you probably get yourself the 50 mil, because that big old 100 mil, man, I think that it's concentrated enough to where you're not going to use a big old 100 mil unless this is like your only fragrance or you're wearing it every day. This one here, I would not suggest that you wear it every day. This one, guys, is going to be more of a date fragrance, all right? So even in the wintertime, I'm wearing this at night. I'm going out, either I'm going out with a friend, I'm hanging out with my son, or just going out solo. Like tonight, I may go out to a new lounge that I saw in Houston, and going out to this lounge, I'll probably bust this one out, because it just has that feel to me. It has that, it's like a familiar, because of that leather, it's comforting. It has that familiar aura to it, but at the same time, it's not too boisterous, all right? So this one, a great date fragrance, but I wouldn't suggest it as every day, but even though it is really, really good, top notch. Compliments have been crazy, and I have gotten, like I said, a really good compliment where somebody was actually on my neck from this one, all right? And she looked pretty good. So, hey man, Noir Extreme Parfum, check it out. Did I tell you I was done with cinnamon? Nah, man, nah. But this one right here, guys, does have cinnamon in it, but I have to tell you, this is an amber, all right? But it is a brighter amber than the Azzaro, because the Azzaro comes off as an amber, but it's a little bit darker. And you got to sample your ambers, man. Fall and winter, if you want to never go wrong, choose something that has an amber base. And this one, yeah, this is it. From the house of Xerjoff, is Starlight. Guys, fall, winter, day, night, no matter what you are doing. I've worn this running errands. I have worn this on a date. I've worn this just hanging out by myself. I've gotten attention just passing by the bar in a Cyclone Anaya's, all right? So I walk by the bar, and there's some women there at the bar, and I get to my table, and the compliment comes to me via the server that comes to me, and he's like, these women over here wanna know why you smell so goddamn good. That is Xerjoff. And you guys know Xerjoff just gives massive, not just the compliments, but it lasts all day and night, and it doesn't require that many sprays. That's why I love my Xerjoff collection. I will always have 2 or 3 Xerjoffs for each season. And if I had to pick one just for fall and for winter that I really don't wear any other time, it is Starlight. Now, do I wear this all the time? No, because to me it's that special. And when something is that special, I don't want to just wear it all the time, because at this point in my life, after having so many fragrances, man, I try to keep my collections low. I don't want to have 3,000 fragrances and things like that, but when I have something special, I don't want to get burnt out on it. That's this one. This may be a little nicer dinner, or even a really, really good lunch or brunch. This would be perfect for a Sunday brunch, man, if you're going to a place that's a little bit nicer. Do not overspray this. You overspray it, you're gonna kill your vibe and hers, and you're gonna decimate your style, all right? This a little bit goes a long way. You wanna draw her in and keep her there. When I was a young man, I used to want a suit made by this company. I wanted a suit. I wanted all their clothes, because there was a VJ named Donnie Simpson on BET back in the day. And man, Donnie Simpson used to rock the coldest, most player Hugo Boss, shirts, jackets, suits, pants, everything. They always had Hugo Boss clothes on my boy Donnie, the green-eyed bandit, you know what I mean? But hey man, from Hugo Boss, Boss Bottled Absolute is one of the best casual leather fragrances that you're going to get. Now, is this my favorite leather? No, but man, oh man, this one is more wearable. I love Tom Ford's ombre leather, and you guys know I put that on Instagram and stuff like that, that I do wear ombre leather. A lot of times it's on a date, but Boss Bottled Absolute is the one that if I want a leather that's very, very wearable, and I know I'm gonna wear it a lot. So I wear this a lot. So this is more of your daily wear. So if you want a signature scent that's good for cold weather, right? For the fall and for the winter, especially if it like snows where you are. I'm in Texas, so it still stays warm. But if you're in that cold, cold weather, man, this leather right here is slightly amberish, but leather fragrance, a little dark, little incense up top, man, smells great. Now you can dress this one all the way up. That's what's funny about it. It has a seriousness to it, so dressing it all the way up. If you're going on a formal date and you want to wear this, especially in the early evenings, you got on a dark suit, you're on a navy suit, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna be straight player. This is going to be some good stuff. A lot of compliments and a lot of you know what. And did I say I was done with leather? Did I say that leather is not the star of winter and fall? Did I say that I hated leather with amber? Come on, man. From the house of Prada, L'Homme Intense. This is the cleanest out of the set, right? This is, like we would describe L'Homme, the regular Prada L'Homme, the original, the OG, fresh out of the shower, right? Or expensive soap, however you want to describe it. Prada does that very well. Prada does clean and fresh, some of the best to me, especially for the money. You cannot beat Prada, guys, all right? So my guys out there that love fresh and you don't want anything sweet like some of these, or nothing too dark or too ambery, get your Prada L'Homme Intense. This is if you just got out of the shower, but you're a grown man and you know what you want in life. That's this one, guys. I can wear this in the daytime or I can wear it at night. It cannot be oversprayed, but I still would not overspray this because of the leather. With the iris, the cleanliness, and the powdery dry down, the leather, you're going to get something that is going to elevate when you are, and it's also going to dress down when you're dressed down. If it's not discontinued, guys, for winter time, you got to get this. This is a perfect everyday fragrance. So there it is, fellas. 6 fragrances that I know you cannot lose with. Now don't go out and like my cousin Ben and go buy all 6 of these. You know what I'm saying? That boy is rich. He has money like crazy. Hey man, if you like me and you straight broke, just pick 1 or 2 of these, man. They're gonna help you out, based on what I told you. Go get your nose on them if you can. These are normally available at any department store, I think. I normally order my fragrances, but the Xerjoff I think the Xerjoff may be the one you may have to hunt down online, but most of these you can find at most department stores, I think. But take a pick at these, man, and I want to know, what are you guys wearing in the fall and winter, man? And hey, are they getting the attention that you expect them to? And if not, it might be time to switch them up, baby. Hey, I love to see you guys back in the house. Thank you so much for supporting me, watching the video. Make sure you hit that like button before you go out, and until next time, always smell good, man. You make me so